Hello and welcome to Escape from Lavender Island. From what I know, this is a brand new game, and from what I've seen, it doesn't seem like there's a lot of people who have actually made videos covering this game yet, or at least nothing as like a full walkthrough or anything along those lines. So, I guess let's get into it. I think it has controller support. Now let me use the controller in the menu right there. I wish it would. Or I hope it does. Ugh. That was such a visceral dream. I was walking around the city that I thought only existed in my imagination. Was the city a paradigm? A place that only existed because I was looking for it? Or had I been there before and forgotten? I badly wanted to understand it, but I got lost trying to grasp its precise geography. See, escape the prison corporation. Let's see, yeah, I can use controllers. Nice. Very nice. Check options in the pause menu for details. I think I'm supposed to do something here. What's the react button? There we go. Alright, I can leave. I could have always walked out of the door. I haven't walked down here since I arrived. The fuck is that? Very strange. Oh, Zed, I thought you'd left. What were you working on in there? Need 5 lav coins to open this door. Lav coins. Let me pull back the curtains for you. Okay. Guess I'll go see the warden. Sounds like something naughty's happening. I wonder what he's watching, yeah. No drugs, but you can bank that hog, huh, warden? I talk to him? Huh. Zed Exis. I thought you left here months ago. I was just doing some online shopping, testing out this new lav coin I'm working on. Here, take one for the door. It's time you left this place. Leave here and explore the city you've just dreamed of. Oh, there you go, fancy lav coin. Jump on the, okay, yeah, you actually gotta touch it. Ooh. Okay, time to pay the door to see what is out there. Ooh. Give you a coin. Go to the door and see what happens. Go. Nice. Need some of that military intelligence. Gotcha. Oh, climb to the top of the building. See if we can figure out what is going on. Oh, that's where I came from. How do I get to the top? Okay, that the audio in this game is just as trippy as the visuals. I actually thought someone was talking to me. I'm putting all my opinions on my Lavender corporate social media account. Okay, seems fitting. That way people know I'm a good person. That was simple enough. I was trying to parkour up this. Nice. Yeah, you look like you're having some problems here. I'll try my best. Press any key to acquire your map, okay. Green markers indicate main missions. Main missions, okay. Small white ones are collectibles. Small dots will appear, those are collectibles. Pink markers on the side indicate tasks. Side missions, okay. The blue gate marker indicates doors to the next neighborhood. Or new neighborhood. Every time you clear something on the map, progress autosaves. So you are infatuated with that person over there. Talk to them. I can sure try. Sure. I will try to jump on the trees. Oh yeah, parkour god. There. Jump on the sidewalk. Nice. We free everybody inside. Oh, there's more people in there I hadn't even seen yet. Lavender Corporation, Psych Ward. Oh, I just... University and prison. Okay, so that's where I came from. I was in a prison, Psych Ward. Nice. What the future's like? Everyone riding around on floating scooters. Over there looks like he wants to talk to you. Okay. Hello, Mr. Smoking Owl. What do you have to say to me? You need a ship. Yes, I will need a ship, I guess. Go talk to the robot mechanic. He's depressed, but maybe he can help you. Okay, you and me both, buddy. Person I just talked to, isn't it? Let's see. Get a ship from the robot repair shop. Where's that then? Meh. Farm. Orca Island. Peticle. Yeah, Peticle? I don't know. I probably read that backwards or something. Is that where I was supposed to go? Oh, depression. Yeah, probably. He's got depression. I love that. That mask you got on there. What? Jump into my suck tunnel. You ain't gotta ask me twice, buddy. Oh. Oh. Oh, the truth. I was wearing a mask that whole time. My real face, I guess. Oh, and he put it on. Nice. Can't remember what his face looked like. Thanks, buddy. You do too. Seems like a fair trade to me. You got a white ship. You've never used one of these? Oh. Any game action, let's go. Oh, I use it? Oh, fuck. Those jumps were easy. Try to make this one. Ooh. Yeah, baby, let's go. Yeah, I got the hang of it. The audio in this game is awesome. Keep practicing. We can just go through this bubble back to town. Oh. Anywhere else to go? Doesn't really look like it, so back. Pretty cool so far. I don't really know what I'm doing, but yeah. Like I said, the audio and the colors and the visuals are pretty cool. Follow the green marker on the map and wander around the island with your new ship. Okay. There's some green markers over here. Let's go check those out. Hints in the road. Oh. In your colors. Bouncy. Oh, here's a beach. Oh, nice. Hello again, Zed. Welcome to the Psych Evaluation Mango Stand. Ooh, I love mangoes. Oh, personality test. Yeah, we'll see if I'm too weird or not. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm ready. I think my family is possibly aliens. I think men are really hot. No. Yeah. My father never visits me. My health is 493. Like it. What makes me sad is politics. Yeah, politics makes me sad. I can always go on a crime spree, overthrow Lavender Corporation, become an anarchist, drop out of society and live in woods. Always, yeah, this has kind of always been my plan B, so. I think women can't be really hot, men are already hot, so. Should run all the banks. No comment. Should be allowed to vote in the international singing contest. That seems fair. I prefer living as an ethereal being, sleeping in the dirt, or hip-hop music. Music. I relax. Take a bath in a pool of liquid hand soap. Sounds relaxing to me. Like, only I could influence her. Dig a hole and hide inside of it. I don't think anything's stopping me, but I haven't done that currently, but this sounds interesting, so. And this sounds like what the option I would want to pick. So I'm a good for nothing. But the results are inconclusive. What does that mean? Oh. Oh, fuck. Okay. Guess I can't do anything else there. Another thing I need to do over here, it looks like. Oh, we got it at a bad angle. Take the psychiatric mask from my head. Currently dispenses Viagra, but I can add more pills later. Oh, hell yeah, buddy. Test it out on the deer around me or some people in the city. Okay. Oh, that was easy. New mask on. Nice. It dispenses Viagra. Nice. Oh. Zoom in and shoot pills at the sphere in order. Okay. You can visit the pharmacy with your new mask. Don't forget you can fly. Okay. Free Viagra. Free Viagra for all. Does anyone want Viagra? You wanted. Oh shit. Anyone wants Viagra? Got some. He was really excited to get that Viagra. Hello, ladies. Would you be interested in any Viagra? Oh, damn. Okay. Nice. Okay. I got good for nothing tatted on the top of my screen, so I guess that's really sticking with me. Green plus here, it should be something. I just got some drugs from the pharmacy on the roof. Ooh, I want more drugs. Let's go. I'm gonna swim back home. I don't think I'm the water. No, you're there. Gotta wait a little bit longer to start working. Analeptics. Nice. The pharmacy? Oh, hey, Zed. What are you doing at my work? Those are only for people with insurance. You don't look like you have any insurance. Please leave. Oh, very nice. Any Viagra? Any y'all want any Viagra? Oh. Whoa. What did I do? Grow a rock? Yeah, the rocks grow to the tree. Trees don't grow though. Deer's got a nose like a door. Give the pharmacist of your new drug. Oh, I got Adderall. Hell yeah. Let's party. Find a way out of the pharmacy by growing the door. Oh, I changed my pill. Oh, there we go. Yeah, Viagra. Nice. Maybe the deer's nose needs something. Yeah, I knew it. Okay, let's see. It's probably Adderall. Yeah, the deer's nose just needed some Adderall. He just needed a little nose Adderall's all. Don't we all? The Sotep slums have been unlocked. I didn't know they were closed.
For years, there was no one in the city. It sat by the water, empty, just an inert piece of terrain where plants and animals grew up and died a million times. Earthquakes, glaciers, and floods passed through with no fanfare. Then one day, Sparla and her husband Jamqua saw the land from the top of a nearby mountain and thought it looked like a safe and fertile place to move their community. They came down from their vantage point and told a few others who were camping in a cave about the verdant land between a river and the sea. The group crossed the water with their satchels and built makeshift huts on the beach. As generations passed, the huts became houses, and the houses became buildings, and the buildings became real estate investment portfolios. The ancestors of these original settlers wanted to go to a new brunch spot, but there was a line around the block, so they went to the grocery store instead and got stuff to make pancakes at home.
Understandable. I mean, it's just like the next course of action for any rational human being. There's more stuff up there, but I don't think I can quite reach that. Maybe I have to get on top of another building first. That, or I need to just get on to the next spot, which seems to be probably more likely. Oh, what is this? Why are there whales swimming in the shallow water? Oh, why are there whales? Let's go check out this new door that opened. Information thing. Oh, okay. So it's saying that there should be statues all over the place. If I can hit them with Viagra, they'll grow. Find information on the pause menu, codex. Oh my gosh, yes, there is. Haikus, there's poems, there's corporate secrets. There's a lot in this game. I did not expect that when I first... I had very limited knowledge when I first joined this, or first downloaded this, but I'm definitely far past anything I've seen. But there's a lot more than I first anticipated, so... let's see. I think there's some side quests and stuff to do. Maybe I should hit up a side quest. I want to do one side quest before I leave. Ooh. Looks like I gotta skip the line.
Hello. We are going to play a small musical composition for you on this instrument here. While we are playing, a worm is going to crawl through your phone and harvest your most personal information. It will send the sensitive data to this incubating egg. Once all the information is gathered, the egg will hatch and great mysteries will be revealed. We hope you enjoy the show.
Doesn't appear that I can do anything. So, I guess I actually have to sit back and watch the show. I can promise you I'm making the same exact face that I was just making. What am I looking at? Yeah, grab the egg. They do a really good job on the audio in this game. I'll say it again. Grab the egg, okay. Grab the egg. Yeah. Uniontown Island items. Got one egg. I feel I can come back, so I'm probably gonna try to go ahead and go through the gate now. Gate to the Stotep slum. Oh, well, they'll probably have to, like, you know, go to the guy who's keeping records and shit. You can always return to. Okay, nice. Yep. I'm in the slums now. There's no people on scooters. People here can't afford scooters. But I know they can afford some Adderall! Woo! Free Adderall for everyone! And fuck it, we'll give them some Viagra too. Yeah, now it's a party town. Shelf of dry figs, cool. Okay, what is there to do? There's, let's go find another story thing. You can't even stop and like point out every weird thing you see, because this whole game is just packed with that kind of stuff. Secrets and visuals. Talk with the local vape expert. You and me both, buddy. Yep. Oh, it's this dude again. Ooh, some imported alien vape juice. That's fucking awesome. Is it vapes or is it dabs? Looks like both. He's, yeah. He's feeling it. Man, I hate how I hate how accurate that is. Like that's actually I feel attacked. Damn, he's spitting. Okay. Nice, I want some dab resin. Let's get it. Gotta jump on them. These are insects. One bug nest destroyed. What is happening? Both bug nests destroyed, okay. If there's still one here. Oh, thanks, bro. The mystical resin. Dang. Got your new vape juice. Go to a bunch of birds. Here's everybody. Anyone here? Anybody? Tabs? You don't want to upgrade that shit for the slimes. What? I didn't get to try out my THC, but this seems helpful. Oh. I missed it? Oh, I missed the checkpoint. No. It was. Okay, I got it up there. Ow. I'm getting hit like a... I'm not very good at this. Oh. I've hit every obstacle. Dude. Jesus. I'm not gonna make it. Oh, I forgot you can like pre-jump to send yourself the right direction. A lot longer than I thought it was gonna be. There we go. If you lose, you're the piece of shit. Nice. Get a new ship. Black hole skull ship. Yeah. I honestly didn't see that much of a difference, but let's see. Let's go over this fence and see if we can test out this dab shit now. There you go, brothers. Mm-hmm. See how high you can go, okay. You get up pretty high. Something else I needed to do up here, or is it? I guess I can just go to the next mission. Or let's do another side quest first. Let's go over in the corner and do the side quest. Dumb dog, hell yeah. Now what? Next devotion. Oh, okay. Find something else to do, I guess. Oh, I forget what orange markers were. The closest thing is the main quest, so let's go back here and do that. Right above us. You're new. Seems like it really wants me to go up as high as I possibly can right now. One of these, and then I don't think I can make that taller one, but I think I can make that. Oof. Get it. That was close though. What did it say? Hopi. Oh yeah, baby, there it is. That's who I was supposed to find. Oh yeah? I'll do your laundry. Oh. Cool. Wash the scientist's dirty clothes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now we schmoovin'. Yep, because if you don't want to do your laundry, just go hit some weed and you'll forget all about it. Stop the horde from moving laundry. Oh god. More? Oh my god, yeah, there is. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I'm actually sweating. Yeah. Oh no. Oh. Nikki, you try to sneak on me? Oh my gosh. Almost done. Oh no! No! Block him out! You gotta hit him. Okay. Actually, a little intense. Back up to this. Where the fuck I did that the first time. There we go. Oh, I got a new mask. Okay. I thought I was gonna get something new to shoot out of this one, but didn't realize he's wearing a mask. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Grab the mask from the scientist. Keep hitting him. Oh, it's just to touch him. I was like, what? Press E on your keyboard or X on your control to make things around you temporarily disappear. Oh. Wow. Okay, Bucko. Strange that there's more. The moist apocalypse. Enjoy the concert and find a way out when you're done. Find a way out. What? Used. Dude, I don't know what to do. And find a way out when you're done. Dude, it's gotta be something I'm missing, right? Oh my gosh, I hate it. I hate it. Oh my gosh, that was gonna kill me. Okay. I was actually going to be like freaking out there a minute. What can I do? Should I go on, or I'm going to do one more side quest real quick. One right here. I have talked to them. Okay. In that case, let's go over to the next spot. I do want to come back and do all the side quests, though. It's a very interesting game. Things inside of every building. There's little secrets just everywhere in here. Yeah, stuff that Corp doesn't want you to know about. Junkyard and community spa. What are they doing? Oh, they're smoking something. Your water in a bucket, you can put out any fire. Okay. So tap items, skull. Racer, I don't need to go back to the racer yet. Oh, I'm supposed to shoot this one with Adderall. Television tickle. Yeah. So, I think there's another statue over here. That real quick. Little side quest break. Yeah, this one needs THC oil. Face eaters. Okay. Looks like there's fire over there. It's probably what that hint was about, putting it out. Probably where I get the bucket. Good question. Yes, they do not have a job. Mineral water. Okay, where's the cargo ship? One of those cargo ships. I see water over here, so go this way. I missed one. Oh. Oh. But what? Go to a cargo ship. This is the backbone of the city. 35412.
Flip couldn't find any fulfilling work after college, and she finally had to settle on a job at a quality assurance company, where she had to check that all garbage bags really held the amount of gallons as advertised on the packaging. All day she would take different sized bags, hold them up to the sink as they filled with water, and then empty the water into a measuring receptacle. The bags always had the amount they said they did, and there were always more bags from more companies. How many different garbage bags did the world need? Flip wondered. Flip also wondered if she was the only person in the world with a job, so she was invited to a conference of garbage bag checkers in some city on an island she had never heard of. She excitedly packed her bags and took a week off from work. The conference was wild. Garbage bag quality assurance checkers had great parties, and soon Flip found herself at an orgy, doing cocaine in the bathroom all night with her colleagues from all over the world. No garbage bags were checked that week, and evil corporations from all over printed incorrect gallon sizes on their packaging, deceiving millions of shoppers.
Jesus. I work at home now. Watch movies at night. I can sleep alone. Why there's a bunch of people gathered here now. 35412. Look at all the way down here. What's all this about? Piqued my interest.
After the war, brothers Josh and Tim moved back to their hometown and found apartments on separate ends of the city. Tim became interested in local politics and ran for city council, losing by a small margin. Josh had PTSD from a gunfight he was in during the war, where he saw a mother and child accidentally get shot and die. He became addicted to opiates, quit his job, and played video games all day. Tim used his savings to send Josh to rehab, where he sobered up and became interested in visual art. He went to a local university and earned a master's in fine arts and became a successful painter. One day, during an opening, Josh overheard some gallery goers from a larger city ridicule his paintings as being naive, uninteresting, and unaware of art history. He had an elaborate fantasy about doing violent things to the outsiders, but then his paintings all sold and he forgot. At his job as a waiter, Brian was friendly and outgoing. He earned a lot from tips and worked hard.
I realize I probably skipped some of that.
Asshole to his wife Julie and young child Dakota. He didn't help out much around the house and rarely gave Dakota much attention. Julie decided they should take a family trip where hopefully they would bond a little bit. She found a good hotel by a lake, packed the car, and the next day they started the 7-hour drive up north. Brian complained the whole way that he didn't want to go on vacation, that he didn't like hotels or lakes or long car trips. At a rest stop, everyone got out to stretch, and Brian went to take a shit. Julie put Dakota in the back seat and drove off, leaving Brian behind. The two had a great time up north, swimming and relaxing. Brian walked into the next town over, got a job as a waiter, and lived alone for the rest of his life.
Damn. Sucks to be him. Okay, 2 more. This is a little tedious, going through 5 of these. But hopefully some big secret will be revealed if I do this.
Darren went to a noise music show at the Moist Apocalypse Club, put on by his little brother's best friend Mike. It was a bunch of guys turning knobs on stage, making non-rhythmic beeps and boops, and loud bass noises while the attendees sipped cheap beer. Happy it was too noisy to have to make small talk. Darren was standing and drinking for what seemed like hours. He began to feel sick and worried that he was going to suffer permanent hearing loss. Also, his feet hurt. It felt like giant nails came through the floor and went through his shoes up into his calves. Why do people feel the need to go to events like these, he thought. At night, when he got home and took off his shoes, he discovered that he had a 6th toe growing on his right foot.
Very strange. Okay, last one.
Dinah was a computer programmer for a finance company. She didn't really like the work, but it paid well and enabled her to buy a condo on an island where she would spend her vacations and eventually retire. The island was owned by a corporation and was a bit sterile, but she got a reasonable deal on a 2-bedroom apartment on the 20th floor with a nice view of the ocean. when she was taking a tour of the space for the second time, she looked out the living room window, and off in the distance she saw a humpback whale coming up for air. She knew she had to live there. The first night she spent at her new place, she had a dream that, while she was swimming, the whale she had seen from her window swallowed her up. She went into its belly, and sitting behind a desk, on a laptop, was the CEO of the company that owned the island. He told her that the secret to their success was that upper management always got really stoned before doing their business taxes.
Sounds about right. Those cargo ships, okay. So, again, they're telling me I found the water before I found the cargo ship, which is nice. Not what I expected I was gonna find right there. I was doing something completely unrelated, but cargo ships, cargo ships. Water, but I don't see ships. Curious. That's a whale. Give the whale a bunch of Adderall. Lavender corporate secret number 2, control the media. Yeah, if you haven't been able to tell yet, this is a very subtle poke at the modern state of the world and politics and just government, and basically how using drugs is the answer to all your problems. So, kind of the theme here. Yeah, keep it pushing, I guess. Find the cargo ships. I gotta find a cargo ship. I don't see anything over there. Let's see if I can find water on the other side of the map. Ish. Towards this side, maybe. That's the backbone. I know there's none over there. That's where I just was. There's a cargo ship. Okay. Do I actually have to go all the way out to that one? Actually, can I go out that far? It looks like it's on the map. We'll try it. Oh, yeah, far outside the map. Where the fuck am I supposed to? Don't see these. I'm gonna say that orange thing is the cargo ship I need to find. And if it's not, then I'm shit out of luck. It looks. There's the cargo ship. Is that what I need to get out to? I don't think it'll let me. Talk to you when you learn to dance. I gotta learn to dance, it looks like. You fool. That was your first mistake. Okay, so this was nothing down here. Great. Metro, I guess this. This is public transport. Oh, okay. So it's literally a fast travel. You can get all the way out to it. I was like, what? And there's a bucket just... Oh no! That's not what I needed to do. I'm inside of it now. Fuck. Gotta get up to the front before it goes out of the zone. Oh, okay, nice. So that took entirely too long. Get a bucket, and that's probably how I know it's about time to get to a stopping point here. I've probably been recording for over an hour now. I'm not sure how much I'm going to cut this down even. It's probably going to be pretty raw whenever I upload, but we'll, yeah. We'll get into this and, we'll put out this fire and see where we're at. We got the bougie owl on top of the fucking building and wants to put out the fire with mineral water. Luckily, I found the water before I found the bucket, so that wasn't even an issue. Need access. Memorial statue has been built. Nice. Dude, I think there's like one or two more things maybe to do in this one. One more question mark, and then probably time to move on to the next zone. Might be worth it to go back and do all the side quests from the last one. Oh, that's just that guy telling me that. Okay. So yeah, I'm probably not gonna go back and do those old side quests first. It's really bugging me that I didn't do it, so I'm gonna go back and do those first side quests just to complete the first two zones in this episode, and then from there we can look into getting into the new zone. Neighborhood. Yep, home sweet home. Like there's lots to do over towards this way. And I actually have a ship that can go up higher now. I don't even think I could get up here earlier, so maybe this was part of what I needed to do before I came and try to do some of these tasks. Looks like a bunch of statues I'll need to activate here. So, mundane stuff. Like the liquor. Yeah, this one. Oh, it's okay. So I probably couldn't, yeah, I couldn't do these anyway, right off the bat, because I didn't have some of these pills. So I am coming back. Do some of these. I think there's one more stitch, probably for the weed oil, yep. So I completed all these before I came back and got it, but now I got all these statues erected. Looks like there's one more side quest, and then that's it, actually. So cool. Supposed to be a really good nightclub in the neighborhood. Turn here when you have the most powerful ship. Oh wow. There's literally stuff in every single building. The labyrinth, the Gillimax. Okay, you gotta remember this stuff, like, because that wasn't even a map marker. There's so much to do in this game. Yes. Oh. I don't know if that was what I was supposed to do. What? I actually think I might have broke the game. What is he doing down here? Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to be here. I think I can start. It's very unfortunate. The map. I did find someone under the map though. Something tells me I don't think that was actually part of the game though. I don't think I can get up to that platform either. Lose my ship? What? Oh, no fly zone. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, the longer you bounce on a... Time you bounce on one. This area freaks me out a bit, especially because it's like I'm getting knocked out of the zone. I don't know how to do it. Oh shit. I need to get the fuck out of here. Okay. Game's not as fun when you break it constantly. Yeah. Take off that mask if you're going in there. I'm curious what's up there. I wanna get up there so bad. Oh, maybe. Guess you just do this. Oh. Come on, Zed, get up there, boy. Come on, Zed. Let's see them hops, son. Oh, he's dancing in the air. Come on. I gotta learn how to dance somewhere. Oh, we're getting up there. Come on. Getting hard to control. Indeed. There we go. It's gotta be. Oh, we gotta be close. We gotta be really close. Come on. Come on. Oh, I'm feeling it. Oh, it's gonna be right there. Come on. Oh, come on, mama. Yeah, we're getting. Oh, almost bricked it. Almost bricked it. Gotta be paying attention. Come on, that was a good jump. That was a good jump. There we go. There we go. Oh. Oh, come on. We gotta be like right there. Sound like a good sound. Oh my gosh, yes. You're right there. Oh. Poked my head on it. Oh, yeah, Gary. You thought I wasn't gonna come see you, but I did. Hi, Gary.
In his youth, Gary was addicted to methamphetamines and stole what he could to pay for them. He lived in a tent in a park with other thieves. They mostly stole bike tires and sold them to a shop around the corner.
Gary looks like he
As
does a
the
lot of
war
meth.
worsened, the group started to get too crowded, and Gary didn't like any of the others very much. He decided to try and sober up. He enrolled in a program that enabled him to live in a single-room occupancy apartment and get a job as an assistant with a heating and cooling company. A few weeks into living in his new place, after his required Narcotics Anonymous meeting, he overheard a group of UFO abductees in the room next door. He sat on their conversation for a little while, but felt out of place, having never been abducted himself. A guy at the meeting named Bill gave Gary a piece of alien technology that he could use to summon their ships. That night, Gary turned on the transponder and was whisked away into the belly of a floating metallic orb. The aliens seemed nice, and Gary told them he wanted to work for them to pay passage to wherever they were going. He met a wonderful alien on the ship and fell in love after being on board for a week. He looked out the ship window at the now distant Earth and proudly thought about how far he had come in life.
Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't go again, yeah. I learned about Gary and his meth addiction. Thanks for telling me the story of Gary. Yeah. Now what? I don't think there's up there. It looks like there's a whale or something out here. Is there another whale? But see what this other whale has to offer. Curious what that is. Already been inside one whale, so I'm not sure if this is just a redo, but it was pink again on my mini map. Oh yeah, brand new. Oh well, thank you. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. Nice. Everyone needs a getaway spot. Can I shoot Adderall at this whale's heart too? Can I do anything? Nope, that's not going to do anything on this one. Do taxes while stoned. there's the first secret I was supposed to find. Looks like the secrets are hidden in the belly of whales. I'll have to remember that. Just keep looking for whales, I'll find more secrets. Okay. Oh, where did it take me? The building. I guess it get posted up on a building somewhere. Oh. Got a couple of labyrinths. A different color than the other one, so I wonder if there's more than one. But that being said, we have done a very good job, it looks like, of getting all the side quests in both these first two areas. It seems to be time to move on. Yeah. Let's back to the slums, but I don't need to be here. I've already done all the stuff here. Yeah. I think that's just going to take me to the next part. The only other thing to do, that question mark, that guy telling me to go to the roof, and this guy told me not to come back unless I upgrade my ship a couple more times at least. So, yeah. Seems like going to the clown crypt would be the next. Yep, the renovation zone. So, noob zone. New tasks to do. Lizards breathe quietly. Thank you. Yeah. Seems like a good stopping point for this first part. So, I'm probably gonna wrap it up here and continue on with the next section, starting with this zone. So, yeah, if you enjoyed, please do leave a like and subscribe and comment. Yeah, any feedback is much appreciated. This is my first time doing something along this line, so leaving feedback is a good way to let me know that you want more of this kind of content, and it will help me motivate myself into creating more. So, yeah, thanks again.